You want to get me?
Typical cat.
Never.
All right, so Girani is aunts and sisters out here, Bengal tigers, which is a smaller species of tiger. Full-grown males will get about 550 pounds. So Girani's got a good 150 pounds to put on him still. Bengal tigers are the guys you can find in parts of Asia, places like India, Nepal, Bangladesh. Let's see if he makes this face. Yesterday he smelled? No. Oh, okay. And these guys came to us from Myrtle Beach. Their mama tiger had rejected her cubs. Happens sometimes in captivity. Mama will have a baby and she'll just walk away from the baby. I'm like you would a baby. Make sure they go potty. Are you gonna get me again? Are you crazy? So to take care of both of the tigers was a lot of work. So this is Lilu, my liger. Liger's a cross between a male lion and a female tiger. Only made in captivity. Tigers and lions, yes baby. Tigers and lions, they are geographically isolated. They would never ever cross paths in the wild. In captivity you get a liger and you can see she looks like both of her parents. She's got the color and the eyes of a lion. But all these beautiful markings that tigers have. You guys gonna show us how big you are now? Yes we are.
They know what's coming.
Come on, baby. Now stand on it.
That's okay.
You didn't mind stand at all.
So Lilu, this one right here, her name is Sweetie, and her sisters over there, her name is Sassy. They are white tigers. White tigers are always Bengal tigers. Sassy, guys. Look at this blowing on you. You like that? Now, all three of our girls, they came to us from the Miami Zoological Foundation. They had about 7 cats in an enclosure the size of South Teen Girani's, which is way too many cats for that size enclosure, so they gave our girls to us. Now, Lilu's really cool because having a tiger and a lion parent, her personality is like both of her parents. If you've ever had a house cat, you've probably heard the saying that cats hate water. Well, that is mostly true, except for tigers. Tigers, these girls, they love water. They all have pools. When it rains, our tigers are super excited. They love water. All other cats, like lions, they do not like water. So Lilu, having one tiger parent, she actually enjoys the water. But the noise that she makes, she can roar like a lion does. If you've never ever heard on TV, lions do a very low frequency roar. She can roar like that.
So why didn't the other one come up for her treat?
No, she's lazy today.
Here's a Mark and nephew.
Yeah, check in the house.
Okay.
Come here, baby. Say hi to everyone. Did you say hello to everyone? All right, this is Minza, my baby lioness. Again, she's only 2 years old. She loves her chin to be rubbed. Yes, there you go. And she came to us from a little zoo. They had 3 lion cubs, 2 males and Minza. They asked us to take all 3 of them, which we said, unfortunately, we really didn't have the room for the 2 males. Although her 2 brothers grew up together, they didn't grow up with Aslan down there, and putting males together that have not grown up together, that's really dangerous. We did want her though because she's a social cat. Lions are the only cats in the cat family that are social. All other cats like tigers, leopards, cheetahs, they're solitary animals. Her, on the other hand, in the wild, she would live with up to 20 of her sisters and her aunts in a pride. So we did want her, that way we could pair her with Aslan, they get that socialization that's in their nature. And that big pool over there is just for Lola. Our lions, they do not like the water. So Lola's got that big pool all to herself. In the summertime, it gets hot, so she'll take naps in that pool. She'll drag in one of the big boomer balls in there. The lions, they do not like it, although Minza doesn't mind the rain as much. You big and brave? You say goodbye to everyone? Yes, my beautiful one. Say bye. Let's see the spots. Yeah, Bear, you gonna come? Yeah, come on, Chunky.
Look at him. How pretty they are.
Come on, baby.
Look at her.
Come on, Garrison. You come over here, Bear. Yeah, Bear. Come on. Don't take it from me. I'll give it to you. So check out on their bellies. They have all of their spots. They are completely spotted. They just have black fur. Again, due to that gene called melanism. So they are completely spotted, and Garrison here, he is my male. Average weight of a male is about 130 pounds. Average weight of a female, like Destiny, is about 110 pounds. So these guys being much more small and much more agile. Look how up they do have a roof. These guys are really good climbers. Leopards are known for their ability to climb. I'm going to cut in front of you 1 second. In the wild, what happens is they'll do all the work. They'll hunt, catch some food. Lions will come along and just steal it from them. And there's nothing these guys can do. A lion is bigger and stronger than them. It doesn't make them weak at all, though. They can still take 3 times their own body weight into a tree. It's like me taking a 350-pound carcass into a tree with my mouth. So they are really strong. And they both came to us. Garrison was actually born here, right, baby boy? He was born here. There was a gentleman who wanted to breed for spotted leopards, which we are allowed to do. Spotted leopards are endangered. So the gentleman brought the father here, and it was a black leopard, and you get to meet his mama in just a few moments. She's spotted. They had 3 babies, 2 spotted and Garrison, and the gentleman took the 2 spotted babies that he wanted, and then he left. He left Garrison, and he left the dad with us, which wasn't ours to begin. You got me. So that noise she's making is called chuffing. That is how tigers say hello. It's a friendly greeting. Tigers are too large to purr, although Florida panthers and cats smaller than Florida panthers still have that ability. Yes, baby. And she is a baby. She just had her first birthday. Her name is Leah. And she's actually a crossbreed. You tried to bite me? I cannot believe it.
Oh, we saw her when she was feeding.
Yeah, she grew up fast. Yeah. And she's actually really small. She's already a year old. At a year old, our last babies were about 200 pounds. So she's actually pretty small.
Look at her head. She's very small. Her head.
She's a cross between a white tiger and a Bengal tiger, and she's what's known as a golden tabby tiger. So you look at this color, it's kind of a golden color. Her stripes are even kind of a little bit faded. That's from her crossbreed. You want that?
Do you guys still go in with her?
Okay. Not really. With a bottle, yes. And same thing with her. You know, if she wanted to hurt me, she definitely could.
Yeah.
She's hyper and she's wild and
yeah.
she gets rough with us. Now with the bottle, we can go in with her because when our guys drink from the bottle, they're really fixated on the bottle. Which is actually, we'll take her for walks still too. That way she gets used to other enclosures, other cats. She can smell the other cats, smell the other enclosures. Because eventually she'll probably go in with another one of the cats. But without a bottle, no, not really anymore. Even when there's like 3 of us, she's crazy. You're crazy!
How do you walk her? Just on a collar?
Yeah, well, she has a collar and a leash. I don't know if her collar's on her anymore. Do you have your collar on still? No. But we have a pink collar for her and a leash. And with the bottle, we can walk her calmly. And being a baby, she can't quite eat me. It's crazy. Say goodbye. You like your new enclosure? It's beautiful, right?
I know.
Yeah, Mark been here for 23 years. A lot of our enclosures are old, so we were rebuilding a couple of them. This one we just rebuilt, and we're rebuilding the Lynx one right now. So you can see she got a brand new enclosure, and so it matches how beautiful she is, right?
Look at her. She's like,
She's not down. Jesus.
So guys, they make coats with. They do. That's how we got Nadia back there. She's about 14 years old. She was rescued from a fur farm. Poachers, it's really sad because it takes actually 20 of these guys to make one fur coat. And that's because their fur from their belly is the softest. So poachers, they kill the animal, take the fur just from their belly, and then they dispose of the carcass. We did get Nadia though, and Max here, you can see he's super affectionate. He came from a zoo. It was in Panama City. It went out of business, so that's how we got him. And for that reason, you can see he's used to humans interacting with him. He likes to love, and we like to love him. And he's about 12 years old. Now, coming from Siberia, my guys, they are not acclimated for South Florida weather. It's hot for you and me. It is definitely hot for these guys. So what we do for them, as you can see, this enclosure is very shaded. They got a lot of shade in here. Even their deck has that metal piece on top to give them extra shade. But what we do is once a week for our guys, when they're in their feeding areas, we bleach everything in here. We'll bleach their water dish, we'll bleach their wood, scrub it down really well, and then we'll rinse it down and clean it down really well, and that'll keep it nice and clean and help with the smell. You're super flirty, huh? All right, let's go say hi to the tortoises. Living leopard in captivity. She's in the Guinness World Book of Records, which I love. My baby's beautiful. She deserves to be famous. You gonna come over a little bit so we can see that face better? No? Okay. Well, looking at Roxy, you can tell she's old. One eye is completely black. She is blind in that eye, can no longer see out of it. She has cataracts, and she's too old to go for an operation. Food. Well, on top of those vitamins, she'll get salmon oil. She'll get Cosequin. So she gets a few extra vitamins on her food. And for her age, my girl, she's doing just fine. Her favorite place to sleep is on top of the deck over there. She comes down to her feeding area every morning. You can see her, she's getting a little playful right now. At 23 years old, she'll still get hyper. She'll run around this enclosure with us. So for her age, our girl's doing just fine. And the way you can tell the difference between a leopard, which she is, and a jaguar, which they're often confused by, is if you look at her spots, hers is a complete spot. It's a complete circle. Jaguars is actually 5 dots that make up a circle. You say goodbye, pretty girl, huh? Yeah. It's really well adapted for hunting, but really elongated body and long limbs are for jumping. This guy is from the savannah, tall grass in Africa, so he'll hunt, crouch down in the tall grass. This guy can jump 10 feet straight into the air, catch a bird flying or right off the air. Wow. So his body's really well adapted for jumping. Those big ears, of course, to help him here, because he's a very efficient hunter. Tigers might only catch about 25% of their prey. He'll catch about 90% of his prey. His name is Ziggy.
He's fast, right?
He is quick, and he came to us from a police officer. She had him, and she did not have a permit for him, which is completely illegal. So when Fish and Wildlife found out, they told her she needed to get rid of her cat. And you guys are lucky, because usually this guy's lazy, so he's showing off for you today. Everyone got nice pictures today, Ziggy. You can do that every day, okay? I'm going to cut it in front of y'all just one moment if I may. His name is Mccarthy, which means crazy. And you can see why. You got me real good. Is he crazy? He's a baby. He's only 5 months old. He just snacked. He's only 5 months old. He is a baby Siberian lynx. You saw Max and Nadia, so you saw how big he'll get full grown. He only gets to about 70 pounds. And this little guy, he's really well adapted for hunting as well. I love these legs. Look at how awkward they are. They're really big, long legs. Kind of like a rabbit. I always say it looks like a jackrabbit in here. Although you're getting bigger. What this guy does is, like all cats, he hunts by stealth. He hunts really large hoofed animals. Most of the time, those animals are larger than he is. That hurt. And so, he'll crouch